Hey guys, Danny here, aka Wildling Prepper, out on another wild camp. Super excited today to be out. It's been a bit of a shitty month really, to be honest. So yeah, glad to be out again. Today is the 9th of March and it's not forecast rain today, but there is a lot of cloud cover in the sky. So there is a chance it could rain. I've had it before where the weatherman says it's not, but it's ended up doing anyway. Now, I'm not actually prepared for wet weather, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it doesn't rain. But quite deep now into the forest where I usually go, and yeah, thankfully it's nice and dry. I haven't had any rain now for the last 2 or 3 days, so yeah, it's hopefully we can get some nice decent firewood. But I'm absolutely starving at the moment. I just stopped off at Go Outdoors, got myself an MRE, and I'm hoping to have one of them when I get there. But firstly I'm going to set up my tent, and yeah, now I'm going to eat. Well, I've been walking now for the last 10 minutes. I just come across this cut down silver birch tree. Now, I'm not sure if campers have done this or if they've had any tree cutters in here, but this is actually quite close to camp. And if you're a regular of my videos, you'll know that I tend to have a lot of bonfires when I go camping. But one of the problems is all the good dead standing wood that I usually get is starting to disappear now, and I'm getting left with all the rubbish stuff. So I was thinking maybe coming back after I set up my tent and grabbing this stuff, because yeah, that's like a good full night worth of wood there when it's cut up, and there's no point letting it rot. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, let's go. Well, that's me finally here, and I'm actually in one of my very old camp spots. Done a lot of hammock camping here using this tree and this tree, and usually that's where I have my little fire pit. So I thought, just to have a bit of a change, I will go camping here today. Brings back a bit of memories, because I think the last time I actually camped in this spot was probably a year ago now. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get the tent all set up now, and get back to you once I've done that. Well guys, I'm all set up now, and yes, I got the OEX Phoxx 2 tent, and I got my OEX chair. Now I still need to set up the sleeping equipment, yeah, but you can see inside just how spacious this actually is. This tent is probably my favourite tent of all that I've actually got. I do plan on getting some more tents in the future and some more equipment, but for now I'm just going to stick with what I've got, because I'm pretty happy, and it's trying to find space to store all this stuff. But the main reason why I don't have my sleeping set up yet is because I wanted to show you my new sleeping mat. And I wouldn't know if that's one word or if it's like you know, stands for something, but it's MLMLANT. Now, I've never heard of this mate before, but I got that for Christmas, and today is the first day of using it. Now the reason why it's so cool, which I'll show you in a second, but it's got its own little pump system in it. So yeah, let's get that out and I'll show you. So like most of the stuff I own, I go for either a camo or an olive green. And this is olive green, which doesn't really make a big of a difference because it's inside my tent, but I like to stick with the olive colours just so I blend in more with the surroundings. So yeah, I'll show you the pumping system. So as you can see here, it's got like a foaming material in it, and this is what you use with your foot to pump it up. Now I did start pumping it up, but I realised that the valve on the other side was open still. So yeah, this is kind of like take two. So I'm going to get this pumped up now. So there we have it, a honeycomb style air mat, and it also has built-in pillow. So yeah, thank you to my mum and dad for getting me this for Christmas. Really appreciate it. It also has a light there as well, which I think is a bit stupid in my opinion, because that means whilst I'm in my tent, if I want my light on, I literally have to flip all the way around just to press it on. But it is what it is. It's just a cool little feature. But yeah, let's get this in the tent. Well guys, that's all my sleeping stuff set up now, and just thought I'd show you what I've got for tonight, because I've got a few goodies. So this is what I'm going to be having very soon. It's all day breakfast from Go Outdoors. If you're a UK person, you'll understand what I mean. If not, Go Outdoors is basically like a camping store. But yeah, these are a rip-off, I'll be honest with you. It's like 6-7 quid or something just for a few beans and a little bit of sausage, and yeah, very overpriced. But for tonight, got some nice tasty burgers. Some buns, obviously. Got some donuts. Gotta have some donuts. 3 protein bars. Chocolate eclairs. Oh yeah. And a few little goodies like Skittles and stuff. Energy drinks. And a few cans of beer for later on. So yeah, definitely going to be tasty, but I'm going to get this on now, this MRE, eat this, and yeah, then go get some firewood. So yeah, let's crack on. So I've literally just been down to the stream and got some water to boil this MRE in. Don't need filtered water or anything, because obviously it's going to be boiled whilst it's in the package, so yeah. It's no point using my canteen water when I can just get it from the stream for free. Well, that's the MRE now in the pan, and yeah, I get to just chill, have a look at the surroundings, how beautiful it looks, and yeah, do some relaxing for a minute after the walk in, and you can hear nice plane in the sky as usual. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down and let this boil away. Definitely warm. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to eat this with just a knife. We'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to get some of this moss here just to clean my knife. Really good stuff, this. It's good if you want to go toilet as well. You don't have toilet roll. But yeah, because I've got nice warm water in there as well. It's like a washing up bowl. Okay, nice and clean. Might as well wash my hands whilst I'm here. And my face. There we go. Right, boys and girls. Now that I've got some grub inside of me, time to travel, and we're going to get that silver birch that I saw on the way in. I'm dying to get that. It was quite seasoned as well, so yeah, it's probably going to be good firewood. I hope so anyway. It looks seasoned when I looked at it. So yeah, travel time, baby. Well, we are off. Hopefully my tent and stuff's alright, left there on its own. But yes, just got my gloves on, ready to get the silver birch. And yeah, maybe I might find some more wood on the way around here. So what I'll do is once I get to that tree, I'll come back to you and give you an update of where I am up to. Well guys, got quite a bit of that silver birch now, but I'm not going to go for the big log now, just because of how far away it is from camp and just how big it is, and just because time's getting on now. Thought, you know what, I'll get some of the medium ones, the medium thickness, and yeah, there's plenty there, so get a decent fire. So I shall go back there now, harvest as much as I can, bring it back, and got some nice firewood for tonight. Well, I got a nice little pile of silver birch. But that's not all of it. Some of it was actually green wood. So it must have been logged quite, well, not so long ago, should I say. So I'll put this in the tree, this stuff, and let it season a bit more. But yeah, nice little head start now. And I guess we're gonna have to find some more wood now. know what's awesome about today? Because we've had a few days now of dry weather, a lot of this wood on the floor is nice and dry, and it's nice hardwoods, so yeah, it's like Christmas today. Just finding hardwood all over the place, I love it. So yeah, let's get this back to camp. Well, been out collecting for the last hour. Got loads of this nice hardwood here, unprocessed though, and yeah, found my logs from the last time I was camping. I had some leftover logs, so I stashed them and they'll come in handy. So what I need to do now is get all this processed, get a little fire pit here, and yeah, get excited for tonight. Well guys, prepped all my wood now for tonight. Might need some more later, but we'll see how that goes. I usually do. Got the nice fat stuff there, medium to slightly big, and then I've got the silver birch. The reason why I'm keeping the silver birch here is because I suspect that it's not fully seasoned. So I might put it as a base layer, or I might just put it on that tree over there where I put the other stuff and let it season up a bit. But I'm definitely going to use some of it, but some of the thick stuff I don't think it's fully seasoned yet. But yeah, this is camp for tonight, nice and snug, no bushy craft or anything like that, just chilling out, enjoying the wilderness. And obviously you guys can be along for the journey. But I'll tell you one thing, I definitely need a coffee. So before I light this bad boy, I'm gonna have a coffee and chill out for a minute. So yeah, been grafting now for a while, enjoying my time. It's definitely a chill camp. Well, it's not fully chill, but you know what I mean. It's one of them camps where I'm not interested in trying to impress anyone. I just want to come out and enjoy a nice camp. So that's what I'm doing. Now, the reason why I don't light the fire straight away is because, well, firstly, you do get people looking down on you for having fires in the woods, so I tend to be respectful and do it at night time when people aren't around. And secondly, especially when it's winter time, we have long nights, so I try to preserve the wood. Unless I actually was gonna cook or something on the campfire, then I would get it lit up early. But whilst I'm prepping wood, whilst I'm gathering resources and things like that, if I want a coffee or I want a small meal, I might as well just use the stove and preserve the wood for the night. So yeah, that's why I'll always wait till darkness before I get the fire going. Anyway, let's do this. Nice coffee on. But I tell you what, I'm glad to be out. It's Been a hard week or two, very hard week. Coffee and a donut. Can't beat it. Well guys, it's getting quite dark now. Whether or not the camera shows it, I don't know, but definitely from my point of view, it's looking a lot darker. Got a maximum of probably 3/4 of an hour to an hour worth of daylight left. Now I did say I was going to wait till night time, but seems like everyone's probably gone home now anyway, so yeah, if there's anybody else left in the woods, they're probably doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, here we go. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Watch this, it'll go out now and I look like a right idiot. So I've used some of these thick logs for my base layer. Really does come in handy. If you're a camper, you'll probably understand where I'm coming from. But if not, and you're only just getting into it, using a base layer is so great because you can get some good embers later on as it burns down. And I'm using my Jenga style fire. I always call it a Jenga style fire, but I think it's actually, I don't know what it's called actually. I think it's like a upside down house fire or something like that. I'm not sure, can't remember. But the reason why I love using this type of fire is because it creates a really good airflow whilst burning the wood. So yeah, this is my go-to fire nowadays. Oh, you can smell the pine. Definitely got some pine in there. Smells good. Oh, it smells awesome, that actually. Love it. Right, I'm just going to let this stuff burn now for a bit, and then add more once this stuff burns down a bit. Very windy tonight. Keep looking at these pine trees. Make me a bit nervous. But it's helping the fire anyway, that's for sure. Just letting it fall now to the side, gradually. But I'm definitely going to get some more firewood, I think, later on. Because, yeah, I'm going through this like more tomorrow. I don't even think it's 6 o'clock yet in the evening, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. but it's definitely good to be out. Well, sat down now next to the fire. Been working on it for the last, I'd say, hour or so. And yeah, finally got to sit down now. It's been a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest, because the wind is blowing this way. So one side of the fire is really nice and cooking away, and the side where I'm sat on is struggling to light up. So even though it looks like a nice decent fire, I'm not really feeling much heat. But if I go on the other side, it's too smoky. So maybe later on, once I have a really good fire, I might sit on that side so I can feel more of the heat. But for now, it's just too smoky to be sat around on there. But yeah, it's nice and chilling actually. Enjoying it. This wind is very cold though. I do have my other jacket in my rucksack, which is a lot thicker than the one I've got on, and I might actually put it over this one just to stop the wind chill. But yeah, just chilling. And guess what? It's getting close to beer o'clock. Hell yeah. As you can see, the wind's blowing it. It's quite a windy one tonight. But yeah, still got quite a lot of wood. Oh wow. Hell yeah. That fired up fast. Beautiful. Well guys, it's coming up to nearly 10 o'clock at night now, and I've literally just been sat around the fire just chilling out. As you can see, the wind is now blowing towards me. And the weird thing is as well is all night it's been blowing that way, and as soon as I get the camera on towards me, now it starts blowing this way. So that's just typical. But anyway, I was talking earlier on about how it's been a hard week, and the reason why is because my gran died this week. So I'm dedicating this wild camp to my gran. She was an amazing woman. We all loved her in the family. She was one of these old women that was like acting young, you know, the mental age of a youngster. She was an amazing woman. So yeah, it's been a really hard week for all of us in the family. I'm not going to get into too much details because I don't want, you know, to turn this video depressing or anything, but yeah, it's been a hard time. So coming out here doing this wild camp is really nice and chilling for me. Also as well, there's been a few things happening in my life recently, other than my gran, and it's kind of opened up the opportunity to do more wild camping. Hopefully you guys will be able to start seeing me a lot more. We'll see how it goes, but I'm not going to get into too much details. But yeah, there is a good chance I might be able to start doing more wild camping soon, and more videos obviously. Now, talking about wild camping, just want to address a few things that some people might have said in the comments in previous videos, and that is probably one of the biggest things that some people talk about is the fact that you can hear cars and stuff in the background. For some reason this camera picks it up very well, but actually the road is about 2 miles away. Now, to UK viewers, you know that British forest, or should I say UK forest, aren't like some European country forest, or you know, like the US. We have only small forests in the UK and a few big ones. If you go up to like the north of Scotland, you will get some nice forest land where it's just miles and miles of trees. But where I am in the UK, I'm very lucky actually to be around this area. In England, it's not the best place for forest. Majority of the time you can get a forest and it's probably maximum 5 miles squared around, if you want to call it that. So yeah, for anyone outside of the UK that complains on my videos saying, you know, how can he say it's wild camping when I can hear cars in the distance? That's true, I guess you couldn't, but I'm still in the wild, you know. I'm still situated in an area where if something happens to me, there's no one around to help me, you know. So yeah, I just thought I'd address that. But other than that, guys, I'm going to sit around this fire more for longer, enjoy it a bit more, and get back to you later on. So cheers. Cut up the buns and just waiting on the burgers now. Oh, I was going to wait for the fire to die down a little bit, but decided, you know what, I'm so hungry now, I gotta get some burgers on the go. And it's been a long time since I've had burgers, so yeah, I'm quite happy about this. Unfortunately though, I did forget the cheese slices, so it's just burgers today, but I'm not too bothered. By the looks of it, they're going to cook quite quick. This burger is perfect. Oh my god. Oh. Nothing better than wild camping and having burgers as well on the fire. Absolutely awesome. I love it. Well guys, it's come to the end of the night now. Just put some wood on the fire just for bedtime. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night now. I'm absolutely shattered. Been up since like 6 o'clock this morning, so yeah, definitely ready for bed. It's about, I'd say, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't manage to get through all this firewood, surprisingly, but I will stash it away for next time. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video so far. Time to get in the tent. Well guys, lying in my tent now, and yeah, I always stoke the fire up before I go to bed because I love watching the fire whilst I'm in my sleeping bag and stuff. And usually I'll zip the tent up just as I'm falling asleep. So yeah, it's been an absolute top night, but now I'm ready for bed. So see you guys in the morning. Morning people, it's like nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. This is probably like the longest sleep I've ever had when I've been wild camping, but that's because I never actually had to get up for anything this time, so I could just sleep in and I didn't need to set an alarm. But this mat did a great job last night, really comfortable, enjoyed it. And yeah, we had a bit of rain in the night. Still a bit spitting now. Not so much though, it's like on and off. But I think I'm going to get up, get a brew, and yeah, pack up. So see you guys soon. Well guys, that's what's left of the fire pit from this morning. Actually last night when I went to bed, I ended up putting more firewood on the fire because I was enjoying just lying there. But I was gonna have a coffee this morning, but the rain's starting to pick up now. I've just had a look at the forecast and it's meant to be quite torrential in the next hour or so. So I think I'm just gonna pack up now and get out of here, just so that I'm not packing up loads of wet gear and I don't get wet as well. So yeah, I'm gonna miss the coffee this morning and just pack up and go. So let's get packing. Well guys, that's my bag all packed now. That's where the tent was, and the fire pit was here. Obviously I left no trace as usual, and yeah, pretty much good to go. The rain actually stopped, so I could have had a brew, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna get myself going now, get a shower. I got a lot of ash on me from moving all them stones and stuff, but yeah, great night, loved it, really needed it. And yeah, it's coming into spring soon, so we're gonna have longer days and temperature should rise, although I am more of a winter camper. But yeah, it'd be nice to see all the leaves on the trees again. Well anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get going now. See you next time.